What's going on, everyone? Talen here, and welcome to another Marvel Future Fight video. Alright, so in this video here, we're going to be taking a look at Apocalypse and actually switch around his build a little bit. As you can probably see from the title, we're going to be trying him out with a CTP of Rage, and I currently have a CTP of Energy on him. Kind of wanted to switch him over because I really like Apocalypse. I used to play him all the time because he used to be just a real powerhouse, but he's kind of fallen off lately just because there's so many other characters now that just do insane damage. But I've been seeing that Apocalypse with Rage can actually do very well, so that's what I'm going to test today. I'm going to see if switching to Rage from Energy is actually going to give him a significant boost in damage or not, because yeah, I used to use him all the time, but he just doesn't really cut it right now. We have his uniform up to Mythic. As you saw, there's the Energy. We have Fully Awakened Power of Angry Hulk. We have all of his skills leveled up here. We've got a few Urus on him. They're pretty much all just 5-star, and yeah, some 4-star, so I haven't really changed that around much. Here are his details. We have max ignore defense, max skill cooldown, max attack speed. We're gonna have to get up that dodge and crit rate for when we switch over to Rage, but for now with the CTP of Energy, the stats will do just fine. So yeah, that's what he's looking like currently. So hopefully we'll see a big damage boost once I switch him over to a CTP of Rage. So let's go ahead and just test him against Null. I think is going to be the best area. I can't really test him very effectively against Mephisto because he has type disadvantage, and I don't even think with the full time I'll be able to break Mephisto's health bar to actually make it visible to get to the first or the second stage. But yeah, we'll see. So let's go ahead and hop over to Null and see what kind of damage we can do with a CTP of Energy. Alright, so here we are over at Null. This is the team we're going to be using because I don't have a lot of confidence in Apocalypse right now with the CTP of Energy to actually be able to put up a decent time here. So we are using a full support team. We have Cyclops with his leadership, his passive, and a CTP of Insight on him, and then we have Mystique for her tier 2 passive. So Apocalypse is getting all the buffs today. He's getting what, triple support here. We have all damage dealing strikers to increase our damage here. So now all that's left to see is how long it will take Apocalypse to get Null off of his throne, and hopefully we won't be here all day for that. Okay, not bad damage when we actually get the rotation there. So now let's do this again. I mean, looking pretty good. Oh yeah, let's just get snared both the times here so I don't have to worry about dodging that. All right, so now we need to try to see what kind of damage we do with that tier 3. He's doing more damage than I remember. Could have sworn I tried him out a few times against Null here and he was just doing really bad damage. Damage actually seems okay right now. Maybe it's because I'm using full support. Before, I think I didn't have any characters with a CTP of Insight on. And of course Cyclops is one of my newest tier 3s, so I definitely didn't have him to take advantage of that 65% energy attack. What are we gonna get? Let's see, are we going to get the proc there any day now? Alright, so now we got to wait for our proc to come back around. Oh, oh. There we go. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Did we... We did get knocked out of that skill. That's a little annoying. Go away, stop trying to stun me, you stupid tentacle. Oh, oh, we almost got there. Alright, there we go. 322. So that is pretty good, because yeah, the last times I tried Apocalypse, he's taken more time than that. He was like, I think, timing out on getting Null off the throne, but again, that was before I had kind of all the support characters that I have now. And also, like I said before, CTPs of Insight were on my account. But yeah, that is a good time right there. So I guess we'll see if the CTP of Rage can top that or not, because some characters are just better with a CTP of Energy than they are with the CTP of Rage. And Apocalypse does have a proc-friendly rotation. As you saw there, I don't think I missed any procs. I mean, I had some procs go off late or delayed, but I don't think any of them went off early, so he's definitely damage proc friendly. So I don't know if it's a good idea to be switching him over to a rage, because I could just give that rage to someone else that's not damage proc friendly and keep the energy on Apocalypse. But I've been needing some more characters for Dispatch that have Ignore Dodge, and Apocalypse has a built-in 50% Ignore Dodge in his passive, so having him on Rage will help me maybe auto a few more stages or something like that once I clear them, if I find another place to auto, or to kind of switch around my team a little bit there if I happen to need him for any of the modifiers or anything like that. So I think Apocalypse could help me there. So I'm still going to be switching over to Rage, so let's go ahead and do that. I'll switch him over to Rage. I'm going to get his crit rate and dodge sorted out, and then we will be back. Alright, so we got Apocalypse sorted out here. We've got max crit rate, and we've pretty much got max dodge for only 0.5% off, so not too worried about that affecting any of the numbers here or the damage. As you can see, there is the CTP of Rage. So now let's go ahead and move back over to Null and hopefully see a significant increase in his damage, because if not, then I should have just probably left energy on him, and depending on, well, I may, if it turns out to be very, very close or like around the same in terms of the damage, I might actually just take this rage off of him and put the energy pack on, just because I probably use the rage on somebody else more than an energy on somebody else, but we will see. So let's just hop over to Null and see what he does with the rage. All right, so here we are with the same team, same strikers, and now let's see what kind of damage we do with the rage, and hopefully it's going to be really good, because again, I would like to use Apocalypse here in some dispatch missions. So rage just makes that a little bit easier to do, because then he's just another character that I don't have to manually control. Because when they have the rage on, you might as well just let the AI control them. This is also something that's pretty nice about having the rage. I can just cancel into the tier 3 because I don't have to worry about proccing. Because I don't have to worry about the proc, so I could just go into the tier 3 after using the 5th skill, whereas I could not do that before because I'd always have a proc go off way before I could do the canceling. So let's just go ahead and do this, this. I mean, the damage looks really good. But again, the damage was looking really good with the CTP of energy as well. The question is it better? It is looking like it probably is. All right. I think I canceled the 5th skill a little too early there. I have to let it play out until the ethereal version Apocalypse appears, because then you can cancel it and you still get all the damage. Okay, so there we go. 340 was the number. We had 322 last time, so about 18-second difference, maybe 20-second difference if we played it a little smoother, because we did have, I think, a perfect run with the CTP of energy, because we didn't miss any procs. The only thing that could have been better with that CTP of energy run is we did have one proc where it happened like halfway through the skill animation, so we only got like half the damage for that one rotation. But besides that, I think all of the damage procs were pretty much lined up on point, and that is not always going to happen. So that can definitely be a lot worse with the CTP of energy, whereas the rage is just a lot easier to play. And when there's more enemies around, like if I was going to play in dispatch or something like that, Apocalypse can trigger his proc early with that rotation. Like I can accidentally do a hit with the 3rd skill when I do the 4th skill, because I want to wait for him to like do that punch and land on the ground before I cancel the 4th skill into the 5th skill to make sure I get all the damage. That can definitely trigger the proc as well. So there's quite a few things that can go wrong with Apocalypse when using a regular damage proc rotation. I would still say he's proc friendly, but he does require some pretty quick skill canceling to be able to do a damage proc effectively with him. So if you have kind of issues canceling skills really quickly, either because of the performance of the game on your phone, or the phone maybe not registering your touch all this or not as accurately, because I definitely have that problem. My phone seems to not register my touch every once in a while, so I have to like keep tapping on the skill multiple times for it to actually work. But besides that, Apocalypse is looking better with CTP of Rage. I wouldn't say it is significantly better with like 18 to 20 seconds. We could probably widen that to say 15 seconds to like 22-second range or something like that. Yeah, so it's not as big as I was hoping in terms of the damage improvement, but it is definitely there. It's going to make him easier to play. He's going to work a lot better in dispatch because then I can manually control someone else that either has a energy on or a regular damage proc, opposed to him because he has the CTP of Rage, so the AI can do whatever it wants with him and hopefully he'll still do well. So I will still keep this Rage on him, but again, I was hoping for a little bit more, but definitely still a very strong showing from Apocalypse here. I don't think I have any videos of him soloing Null on my channel, so I'll probably get around to doing that because it definitely looks like he could have done that even with the CTP of Energy now. So the Rage should make that easier. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed, and of course I will catch you in the next one.